My husband's mistress showed up wearing my grandmother's necklace at the family reunion. My grandmother's ruby necklace disappeared from my jewelry box 3 months ago. Kyle said I must have misplaced it. He helped me look everywhere, even called the insurance company to file a claim. He held me while I cried about losing the last thing she gave me before she died. The necklace was worth $40,000, but that wasn't the point. Grandma wore it to her wedding, my mother wore it to hers, and I wore it to mine. 3 generations of love in one piece of jewelry, and now it was gone. Kyle was so supportive, so understanding. That same week, I noticed other things. His gym bag smelled like perfume I didn't wear. He had charges from restaurants during his supposed work meetings. His phone was suddenly password protected. But the real tell was when his cousin Jake got drunk at a barbecue and almost said something about Kyle's friend. Before Kyle shut him up, I knew then. The necklace didn't disappear. Kyle took it, and I knew exactly who had it now. Her name was Brianna, 23 years old, worked at his company as an intern. I found her Instagram easily enough. There she was, filtered and posed, calling herself a boss babe, and posting motivational quotes about manifesting wealth. No pictures of my necklace, though. She was smarter than that, or Kyle was. But I knew they'd slip up eventually. People who steal heirlooms always want to show them off. That's the whole point of taking them. So I waited. I hired a private investigator. Not for court, just for information. Within 2 weeks, I knew everything. The apartment Kyle rented for her, the trips he claimed were for work, the promises he made about leaving me once his promotion came through. And most importantly, I knew she planned to come to our family reunion. Kyle's family reunion, really. But I'd been going for 8 years. Apparently Kyle told her it would be their coming out as a couple. He was going to announce our separation and introduce her as his girlfriend. He just hadn't told me about the separation part yet. The reunion was at Kyle's parents' lake house. 60 people would be there. His parents, his 4 siblings, their kids, cousins, aunts, uncles, and the whole extended family. I helped his mother Diane plan it every year. This year, I volunteered to handle everything. Diane was thrilled. "You're such a blessing, Haley," she said. "Kyle is lucky to have you." Kyle thought I didn't know anything. The morning of the reunion, he said he had to help set up early. Really, he was picking up Brianna. I arrived right on time, wearing the yellow sundress Kyle's mother bought me last Christmas. I helped Diane in the kitchen, chatted with his sister Lauren about her new baby, and played with his nephew's normal family stuff. Then Kyle walked in with her. Brianna wore a white dress that cost more than most people's rent, designer heels, and perfect makeup. And around her neck, catching the light like drops of blood, was my grandmother's necklace. The room didn't go silent immediately. Most people didn't notice at first, but Lauren did. She knew that necklace. She was there when I opened the insurance claim. Her eyes went from the necklace to Brianna to me, and her face went white. Kyle was acting like nothing was wrong, introducing Brianna as his colleague who needed a ride because her car broke down. Brianna played along, smiling sweetly, touching the necklace occasionally like she wanted people to notice it. I waited until everyone was seated for dinner. 60 people around tables on the deck. Kyle's father Bill about to say grace. That's when I stood up. "Before we eat," I said, my voice carrying across the deck, "I have an announcement." Kyle's face tightened. He knew something was off, but not what. 8 years ago, I joined this family. I continued. "You welcomed me with open arms. Diane taught me her recipes. Bill fixed my car whenever it broke down. Lauren became my sister. You made me feel like I belonged." People were smiling, probably expecting some emotional thank you speech. "Which is why I need you to know that the woman Kyle brought today, Brianna, isn't just his colleague." The smiles started faltering. Kyle stood up. "Haley, what are you doing?" "She's his mistress," I said simply. "He's been paying for her apartment for 6 months. That's where he goes during his work trips." Gasps rippled through the crowd. Diane dropped her wine glass. Bill's face turned purple. Brianna tried to leave, but she was trapped between tables. "But that's not even the best part," I continued. Full story on channel. Link below.